use your God power to get everything you ever wanted and live the life of your dreams. The Master's Course. Copyright 2010 by Richard Lee McKim Jr. All rights reserved. Let the quest for knowing begin. In the next video example, a dog picks up on the meaning that his beloved owner is coming home. Pay very close attention to this example because we will be referring to it throughout the rest of this book. Video example: dog knows his owner is on the way home. What is this video about? In this video example, we will meet Rupert Sheldrake, who is a researcher that has been studying psychic phenomenon for many years. In this video example, he is conducting a study on dogs that know when their owners are coming home. It seems to be a common experience that dogs and cats seem to sense and know right when their owners are coming home. In order to eliminate all other possible explanations, he has carefully set up an experiment that will eliminate all possible explanations except a psychic communication. First, he figures out what might have caused the reaction, such as hearing the car approaching or even recognizing the sound of the owner's car. Or it could have been due to a normal time that the owner comes home. Or it could be someone in the house tipping off the dog that his owner is coming home. Finally, there is the question of exactly when the dog becomes aware that his owner is coming home. So, first, he has selected a random time in which the owner will come home that is determined by the roll of the dice. Only the owner knows this time, and no one else in the house does. That eliminates the usual time possibility and the possibility of the dog being influenced by the people in the house. Then he has the owner come home in a taxi, which eliminates the possibility of the dog recognizing the sound of the owner's car. He then sets up a video camera in the home that watches the dog and another video camera that follows the owner throughout her day. The video cameras each have a synchronized clock that shows the exact time on the video. This way, you can watch both videos side by side and see exactly what is happening with the owner and the dog at the same exact moment. The owner's activities for the day include some shopping with a friend and eating at a restaurant. After their meal, they leave the restaurant and have a little conversation outside. The owner decides it's time to head home and waves over a taxi to pick them up. At that very moment, the dog that had been sleeping picks up his head and his ears stand up. He looks around and gets up and heads to the door. It takes the owner a while to get home because she was far away to start with. When she arrives, the dog is at the door as usual, wagging his tail in great excitement to see his owner home again. It is a beautiful scene. Rupert also tells a story about cats. It seems that cats are particularly bothered at the notion of going to the vet. He has conducted surveys by the owners of cats as well as the vet clinics and found a correlation between an owner thinking about taking the cat to the vet and then coming home to find the cat is hiding somewhere and can't be found. It doesn't matter if the owner is home when he thinks about it or at his office. His thoughts are received by the cat and the cat hides. This seems to be well known by the vets because they don't even set appointments for cats anymore. They just go by the time the owner actually gets his cat there.
For best results, pause this video at this point here and watch the video example mentioned in the segment. The links are located in the book chapter and at the end of the book. If you are watching this online, you will find the link for this video example listed in the notes section. Then, after watching the associated video example, Continue watching this video from here.
What does this example show, and what does it mean? This video example shows that a dog can sense when his owner is coming home. Not when the owner is near home, but exactly when the owner decides to come home. It is at the moment of decision. The dog responds the moment that there is meaning, quote, "My owner will be here soon," unquote, because he is able to receive and understand that meaning. This is a resonant situation of like frequencies. The dog is thinking, "I am waiting for my owner to come home." And when the owner thinks, "I am going home," that is a match. The dog feels the resonant quality and is able to subconsciously or even perhaps consciously recognize that his owner is on the way home. Just in the same way as hearing the phone ring means someone is calling, or the doorbell means someone is at the door. There are several important points here. Number one, meaning has a frequency that permeates the universe and resonates with those situations, circumstances, people, and even dogs that are like that frequency or to which that frequency is relevant. The important thing here is that millions of dogs had no awareness that this owner was going to her home. It wasn't relevant to them. It did not resonate with them. It had no meaning to them, and as a result, it was invisible to them. Important point number two is that the meaning that was sent when the owner decided to go home wasn't a special event. She didn't make an effort to send a message to her dog, but instead it was just the casual, normal, everyday experience of making a decision. It was a very small slice of experience. The facts are that when the owner was shopping and decided that she liked a certain item, that meaning was transmitted to the universe. When she ordered her lunch, that order was transmitted to the universe. If she had noticed something that she liked or didn't like, those meanings were transmitted to the universe. Everything that you think and do is creating meaning that is radiating from you and being transmitted like a radio signal to the universe and everything in it. Even though every other animal, person, or situation in the universe had the opportunity to hear and receive that meaning, it was only relevant to this particular dog, and it was the only meaning that he noticed. He didn't notice when the owner ordered lunch. That wasn't relevant and had no meaning to him. When some other person decided to go home, that wasn't noticed by him either because it wasn't his owner, so it had no meaning to him. The only vibration that he was tuned into was the one that had the meaning, "My owner is coming home to me." So when that one specific vibration from out of the trillions of vibrations being transmitted by billions of people came across him, it caught his attention and elicited a reaction from him. It was the only one that resonated with him. The point is that you are like a radio station that is constantly broadcasting your meanings to the universe. When those meanings meet a relevant person, situation, or even a dog, there is a reaction and an elicited response. That is why your power is so important. If you constantly adjust your meanings and vibrations that you are sending out to be exactly what you want, then resonance will be working in your benefit, setting up situations for you, bringing people, places, circumstances, and things to your attention, and bringing you to their attention. All resonance is doing is matching up your meanings with the appropriate situations that will then be interacting with you at some point. Be sure that the situations that you are lining up for yourself are good ones. In the case of the dog, the owner was lining up a hearty welcome from her beloved pet in the future by a thought that she was having in her present. However, Sheldrake also mentions in the video example that people have a very hard time getting their cats to the vet. They try to call the vet from their work so that the cat doesn't know that it will be going to the vet, but still, when the owner gets home, The cat is nowhere to be found. The dreaded meaning was received by the cat anyway, no matter when or where it was decided or transmitted by the owner. Likewise, if you're afraid that you will be robbed or bitten by a dog, you are transmitting that meaning to the universe. And when the time is right, you will have a most unwelcome homecoming. They say that dogs can smell fear, but they are only receiving the meaning that you expect them to bite you, and so they do, because that is what you are eliciting from them. Okay, let's have a look at this illustration here. Dog's response. Okay, so we get the thought meaning. This person's natural thoughts and beliefs have certain frequencies. I'm coming home. She didn't specially transmit that. She just decided. She just was thinking, casual, everyday, normal situation. It's time to go home. That's all she was thinking. You know, you see these psychic shows where they're trying to transmit. Listen, you don't have to try to transmit. Everything you're thinking is automatically transmitting. It's automatically transmitting. So this person's normal thoughts just was, okay, I'm going to go home now. Then you have the thought meaning from the dog. The dog has certain frequency thoughts. I want my owner to come home. So what happens? You get resonance is activated. A response is elicited. The dog is waiting excitedly for the owner. Why? Because the owner's meaning of I'm coming home put a meaning in the universe. That particular person was going to be home soon. And the dog, that was relevant to the dog. That meaning resonated with the dog because that's the most exciting thing that dog wanted. Here it says in green, the dog noticed the green vibrational thought. His owner is coming home. Now you see the happy picture of the dog? That is the happiest dog. And look, he's got the green tuning fork. Okay? So with the green tuning fork, in this case, we're going to say specifically that means my owner is on the way home. That's the happiest thing he can think of. That would be the most exciting thing for him right at that moment. Probably more exciting than eating was having his owner come home. So here he's thinking that thought. Oh, I would just like to have my owner come home. Now, this illustration, if you notice, is a little bit different than the other ones because all of the vibrations are being created, are being struck by other people. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vibrations being created from the universe. Now, 5 of them are gray. Not necessarily the same, but they're not relevant. They blend into the background. These are other owners going home to their dogs. This dog doesn't notice that. These are people ordering lunch. He doesn't notice that. This is somebody in some other country getting up to go to work. He doesn't notice that. It's not relevant to him. But there is one particular frequency, one particular meaning that resonates with him. That's the green one. That's the one that he notices. There are so many other vibrations out there from so many other people about so many other things which have no meaning. Remember, meaning is everything. So if they have no meaning, then they're nothing. They have no meaning to him. But one vibration out of gazillion unlimited vibrations that are out there, he noticed. And he responded by getting up and going to the door exactly when his owner decided she was coming home. Now, isn't it amazing that a dog can sit there at home with his amazing mind, as we all have, and sort out all the frequencies in the universe and capture and respond to the one that he's looking for? My owner's coming home. You sit there and think about that for a minute. You're going to realize what an amazing ability that is. That's going on all the time with everybody and everything. That's why it's important. Keep your meanings on track. Keep your meanings where you want them to be. Because your meanings are creating events for you in the future. Not only current things are happening as a result of your meanings, but there are things that are coming together as a result of your meanings. Okay, let's take a look at the cat's response. Okay, here we got the cat's response. You have the thought meaning. This person has natural thoughts and beliefs, certain frequencies. The person is planning, I'm going to take the cat to the vet. Now, the cat has a thought meaning. I hate going to the vet. That's the one thing the cat's afraid of. The cat hates that. So the cat's on high alert for that particular frequency. So when that frequency, out of the gazillion that are out there, comes across this cat's mind, the cat says, oh no, I'm going to be going to the vet soon. And he goes and hides. What do you get? The physical result? A resonance is activated. A response is elicited. The cat is hiding in panic when the owner comes home. Now it says here in red, the cat noticed the red vibrational thought. A trip to the vet is coming. Now once again, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frequencies being created by different people, different situations, all over the universe. People are going home and taking their cats to the vet. Doesn't mean anything to this cat. There's other people going home and their cats aren't going to the vet. Doesn't matter. Other dogs are going to the vet or not going to the vet. People going home, people ordering dinner, whatever. There's billions and trillions and gazillions of frequencies and meanings in the universe. But this cat noticed the one that resonated with his fear of going to the vet. And here it says, from all possible frequencies with all kinds of meanings, only one is noticed and activated. And that's the one the cat fears, going to the vet. So he's hiding. Now, when the owner was coming home to their dog, the cat wouldn't have been hiding. That means nothing to the cat. The cat was not even aware of it. It meant nothing. Unless that owner was coming home to the cat, maybe the cat would respond. Maybe the cat would be knowing that the owner was coming home and would get petted or fed or loved or whatever. I don't know. But the cat was particularly afraid of going to the vet, and that's the thing that it noticed. So once again, you have a cat that out of all the frequencies, all the vibrations, all the meanings in the universe, it noticed the one that resonated with its fear, and so it's hiding. That's just how it works. Meanings transmit throughout the universe. They traverse the universe faster than the speed of light.
To continue, go to How to Use Your God Power, Chapter number 5, Segment number 24. Let your quest for knowing continue. Options. Click on the tan arrow to go to the main course menu and guide, with links to all course chapters, excerpts, and special reports. Or, click on the blue arrow to start watching the video, How to Use Your God Power. Or, click on the green arrow to start watching the video, The Meaning of Meaning. Up next, special video options. And, hear how to download the course e-books, MP3 audios, videos, and the slideshows. Right now, for free. Now switching to the special video options menu. One moment please. Options menu. Click on your selection number, or wait for the free download information, coming up next. "15 seconds till we switch to the next page with the free download information. Pause the video now if you need more time to review the available selections." Now switching to the free download information. One moment please. Download all of chapter number 1 for free. What is your God power and how to use it? Available download formats include the Adobe PDF, ebook, with the transcript and closed caption files as well, MP3 audiobook, Windows Media Video, slideshows, Flash Movie, and iPod MP4. To get these free downloads, go to the link listed below. Special Excerpts, Secrets of Life and Death. What is incarnation? Download this special report for free. Available download formats include the Adobe PDF, ebook, MP3 audiobook, Windows Media Video, slideshows, Flash Movie, and iPod MP4. To get these free downloads, go to the link listed below. The 3 biggest lies of all time, and why believing them could kill you. Download this special report for free. Available download formats include the Adobe PDF, ebook, MP3 audiobook, Windows Media Video, slideshows, Flash Movie, and iPod MP4. To get these free downloads, go to the link listed below. Chapter 5, Special Excerpts Number 1. Attracting What You Want. Understanding Attraction, including special techniques. Download this special report for free. Available download formats include the Adobe PDF, ebook, MP3 audiobook, Windows Media Video, slideshows, Flash Movie, and iPod MP4. To get these free downloads, go to the link listed below. How to Use Your God Power. The Master's Course. By Richard Lee McKim Jr. The entire course is available at Amazon.com. In DVD-ROM format. 40 CD audiobook. And an 18 DVD set. Delivery by postal service, and by immediate download as well. Go to Amazon.com, or use the direct link below, to get all the How to Use Your God Power course materials and products. Let your quest for knowing continue.